Hi, this is Chaz Palminteri, and if you're thinking about getting your eyes done, the only person to see is Dr. Rothman of LASIK of Nevada. I flew all the way from New York to be here, and Dr. Rothman did my eyes. And all I could say is, it's a miracle. I could see. You see Dr. Rothman of LASIK of Nevada.
From the Strip in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, this is Pub Crawl, where each week we struggle to recall our adventures in and around Las Vegas, giving a unique perspective on the best places to tear it up in the entertainment capital of the world. Now, without further ado, here are your hosts, Alicia and David Ivey.
Welcome to Pub Crawl, the best source of Vegas-y drinking goodness. I'm Alicia.
I'm David, and this week I smell good. Don't I smell good?
You smell tasty.
Oh, went to the hippie store, bought some hippie smell 'em goods.
Good.
I smell like a...
Smell like a pot-smoking hippie.
Yeah, I smell like a festival.
You do. Quite lovely. What? Oh, welcome!
Live studio audience!
I'm all distracted by your smelly goods. And welcome to Live Chat Room.
Chat room.
And this episode of Pub Crawl is brought to you by Bob from Fountain Hills.
Oh. Is it?
It is.
You know what? This episode is going to be nutty. I have it written down here that we had the single best shot we've ever had and the strongest drink I've ever had in my entire lifetime. That's coming up in this week's episode.
Oh, I'm excited.
But before that, let's get right down to business with the cocktail of the week.
Let's do it.
What am I making, my lady?
Oh, I thought you were going to make this.
No.
Bud Light Platinum.
This episode of Pub Crawl brought to you by Bud Light.
That's quite a tasty
Bud Light
beverage, I
Platinum.
must say.
All the flavor of Bud Light, twice the alcohol.
Yum.
So you don't have to drink half as many. What are we making?
This week, we're going to make a Blue Heaven.
My blue heaven. What am I doing?
Okay, so you're going to get your amaretto, your blue curacao, rum, and pineapple juice out.
All right, let's do it. Ice. Which
Okay.
I've learned you're not supposed to fill it halfway. I've kind of figured that out as learning.
Okay, so first you're going to put 2 ounces of blue curacao in a highball glass.
Oh, okay. So this is not a highball glass. It's what we got. That's right. We don't shake the curacao.
No, I don't
Okay.
know why, but
Oh, this is a sticky lid.
that's
All
how
right.
often we use that.
Well, I'm like 1 ounce each. You mean?
No, 2 ounces each.
I'm not gonna do that.
You have to.
That's crazy
You
talk.
have to.
Well, no.
Make it proper.
I'm not gonna.
Oh man, that would be really gross.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. It says that. Let's try one. We'll experiment. If it needs to have 2 ounces each, that's nuts. No way.
I think you're actually going to have to because we don't have that much pineapple juice left.
All right. Well,
should
you
do
tell
it.
me. You tell me.
Do another half.
No. Let's just go ahead.
Okay.
Wing it, baby.
Okay, then you're going to put, this is now combined, 2 ounces of amaretto in the shaker.
Oh no, the lid broke. Okay. Amaretto in the shaker.
Yeah, 2 ounces. That's
This
for,
is
that's
weird
for
because you don't
2.
shake everything. You only shake the rest of the stuff. The curacao doesn't get shook. 2 ounces for 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 ounce a drink. Okay.
And then 2 ounces of rum.
2 ounces of rum. Not enough rum for me, but what are you going to do?
So we're using coconut rum,
Well, we didn't have to say that because we're out of regular
but
rum.
we are in case we run out.
Okay.
And then you're going to do, fill the shaker with ice cubes and shake amaretto, rum, and pineapple juice. Then you're going to fill the rest with pineapple juice.
Oh.
So we
All
might
right.
have extra strong because we've got more alcohol.
Well. And then I pour it in there.
Strain, yeah.
Really? Ice in there?
Yeah.
I would assume, huh? All right. This is a crazy drink.
Pour in the glass and stir.
All right. This is going to be killer.
Oh, that
Whoa!
looks pretty.
Who expected that to come out of there?
That looks cool. Oh, and look, and the curacao seed is on the bottom.
Hey, that's a beautiful little drink.
Let's see if it tastes that beautiful.
Actually, that's fantastic.
That's really good.
Oh, my Lord. You know what it was? The coconut rum. I used coconut rum.
So this is the blue coconut heaven.
Yeah, let's call it that
coconut blue heaven.
because the pineapple
made it
with coconut,
really, really good.
that's one of the best drinks we've ever made on the show, and we completely winged it.
And look how pretty this is. Look at this. Okay.
Well, let's take a break and come back with our pub crawl adventure after
do it.
quick station ID.
You know, one of the things I like best about the Vegas Video Network are the people. There are no divas here. Everyone is exactly the same off camera as they are on.
Hey guys, what's cocktail of the week this week?
You know what? I'll let you know what it is when it's time for you to know what it is. Why don't you get off the stage and get back in your production hole? Oh my God. You know what? And tell cheap-ass Whitney to get us some decent brand liquor. This hobo off-rap crap ain't cutting it. God, idiots.
Totally.
My blue heaven.
Coconut
This is
heaven.
literally the best drink we've ever made on the
It
show.
is so good. It's so tropical.
Feels like summertime. Well, we're back. And you know what? I promised that I'm going to talk about the strongest drink we've ever had.
Just out.
Out. You know what? In fact, Jacob, our production guru, asked me a couple weeks ago, what's the strongest drink you ever had? And I said, by recipe or by just strong drink.
Right.
This is the strongest drink. Not by recipe, just the stiffest
And
drink.
cheap, too.
So we go downtown Las Vegas. It's not even downtown. It's between the Strip and downtown is an area called downtown, I guess.
It's just north of the Stratosphere.
Right, but yeah.
And not like Fremont downtown.
Right, it's the Arts District is what it is.
Right.
It's on 3rd Street. It's called Snick's Place. Now, it's the oldest gay bar in Las Vegas. It's been there since 1976.
And I thought before, just looking at it from the outside, because we had never gone in there before last week, that it looked like the smallest bar.
It isn't very big.
It's tiny.
It is a gay bar, but don't let that scare you off because we're just talking about our adventure. We walk in there. I was playing next door. They didn't have alcohol next door at the little theater. So we said, let's go in there. First, if you go there, it's packed. The music's great. It's wonderful. The bartender's maybe one of the nicest guys ever. And I think his name was Rick at Snick's, which is kind of funny.
Rick at Snick's?
Yeah.
Old guy?
And the first thing you know is it was a gay bar, but it was kind of 50-50 girls and guys.
Yeah.
And just couples, too, because there was like a whole table of people behind us that were just couples.
The place was packed.
It was just packed. Everybody's having a good time. We go, let's get 2 rum and diets, I think is what we got.
Yeah, we just got
And it was the single strongest drink I've ever had in my life.
Well, I mean, the glass was, say this is a glass, it was that much rum and a splash of Diet Coke, and we're like, holy crap, it was like $3, I think.
Okay, that was the only issue I had with it. It's like, you know what, for $3, you don't have to make it that strong because I'll buy 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. When it's $10 or $12 on the Strip, yeah, make it like that.
Yeah,
but these, it's like, oh my, I only had 2 all night. You had 3, and that was too many. That's all I'm going to say about that.
It's like drinking like a... That was a lot of alcohol.
It was an insane amount. But here's what's funny. So the guy's really nice. We're joking around. We're, hamming it up like, hey, blah, 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 and this and that. He makes these drinks.
They're playing ABBA, Madonna, Debbie Gibson.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like all the gay boy songs.
And then
really nice.
the craziest and thing you don't want to hear at a bar happened.
Yeah.
The scuffle of a bar fight happened behind us. Now you know
the yelling, yeah.
Okay, you know the sound.
Men shouting.
And every man, woman, and child who's ever been in a bar, maybe not a child, you know that
Hopefully
sound.
not a
And
child.
it's that chairs are falling over, tables getting knocked out. That fight sound. It is happening literally right behind us. So I go immediately into survival mode. Okay. Survival mode.
Yeah,
right?
me too. And we're like, because
because-
we're right at the bar. These people are maybe like,
Right. So the first thing I
5 feet
do,
behind us.
I kick my chair out. I'm like, okay, and turn around, ready to like
rumble,
defend you, and do because you never know. It's a bar fight. It's a nasty situation. So the scuffle we hear, stop, because bar fights always sound the same. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Stop it. Let him go. Blah blah blah. You can all hear that stuff. Stop hitting him. All that crap. We turn around, and I'm not. I hate that I'm going to do it this way, but you tell me if I'm not wrong. There were 2 guys doing this.
Seriously, they were like, ow! oh, screaming after a while. It was the cutest thing
There
ever.
literally were two guys doing that. And we're like, so I went.
Oh my God.
And that's the only time I've turned around at a bar fight and did this. Oh.
And a little music to go.
No, it's like, I was like, oh, look, a bar fight.
Oh, and then so after,
Oh.
after it settled down, the one guy walked up to us.
I gotta, oh.
Yeah, the one guy walked up to us. He was like, "Oh my God, did you see? I got him. I clawed him. I killed his face. He barely scratched him, a tiny scratch." And he's like, "That bitch is not gonna touch my face. My face is worth $30,000. You're not touching my face."
No, 10,000. He goes, that is $10,000.
No, he is 30,000.
Wow.
It was very pricey, but it was really.
But that was not what I expected to see when I turned
No,
around.
no.
It was. So it was like, oh, look, a fight. Oh, great. So we sat back down, and then they didn't even kick him out because they kind of separated him, and then they kind of so they separated him, and they kept complaining, you know, oh, he's a bitch and he's a whatever.
Yeah.
But it was the greatest little bar. It was they were still fun. We talked to both of them. The bartender was like, oh, whatever. Everybody's having a great time. It wasn't like a night killer. It was just a great.
It just was a fun evening.
And after 2 drinks, though.
Yeah.
Man, we had to walk it off because it was nasty. I mean, like, not nasty, but it was just
It's strong.
strong.
Great
cocktail.
place. Go check out Snick's place. Little pink elephants painted all over the
There's
place.
pink someone said they were pigs. I'm like, they're not pigs.
They're pink elephants.
You'll know what I mean if you go because there's paintings, like artsy-fartsy paintings of elephants.
Yeah,
Like-
they look like old, like, I don't know, elephants throughout the years.
So, Snick's place, oldest gay bar in Vegas. I give it an A. Easy.
Yeah, let's see, they got happy hours Monday to Friday, 2 to 4 p.m. and 2 to 4 a.m. Saturday, $5 beer bust and $6 liquor bust, 9 p.m. to midnight.
Well, there you go. You can't beat that.
Couldn't get any cheaper.
Nope. Let's take a quick break. Come back with a second adventure where we
let's do
talk
it.
about the best shot of tequila I've ever had.
Traditional media believes that after about 3 minutes, you'll tune out. Most Vegas media companies think if it doesn't jiggle, you won't tune in. At the Vegas Video Network, we think both are wrong. The Vegas Video Network is the first and only live online broadcast network that specializes in insider news and expert views about Vegas. We combine great storytelling with the ability to watch when and where you want on your computer, mobile device, or television. Discover the real Las Vegas. Visit VegasVideoNetwork.com.
We're back.
we're
You know what? You don't normally throw around a term like the greatest shot of tequila of all time. But I got to say,
This is pretty darn good.
I had the greatest shot of tequila of all time. Before we go too far,
Yes.
if you do want to get a hold of us, pubcrawl at VegasVideoNetwork.com is the way to do that. Also, Twitter, we're the LV Locals, you and I. The network is Vegas Video Network. Roku, iTunes, YouTube.
KHSV radio.
At 1400 a.m. every Saturday and all afternoon.
There you go.
Anyway, so best shot of tequila. How good could a shot of tequila be? We've had some good tequila. Davalos tequila, for instance.
Davalos. Yes.
Davalos tequila.
This is not. This is an infused tequila.
Okay, that's
which
okay.
makes it so
It's
special.
a little different because it's not. I'm not judging on its pure tequila merits. It's okay. Here's what happens. In the Venetian, we've mentioned this before. One of our favorite places in town is Taqueria Cananita.
You can't speak Spanish at all, can you?
How do you say that?
Taqueria Cananita.
Okay, Taqueria Cananita.
Pull it up.
It's in the
Hold on,
Venetian.
that's right there.
It's in the canal shops at the Venetian. Like right, in fact, right where the gondolas turn around is right where it is. It's like right in that indoor by the canals. We go in there because they have a great happy hour. I mean, and I would consider it one of the best happy hours in town because it starts in the afternoon.
And it's every day, so it's 3 to 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. to closing.
But that 3 to 6, this is a thing to do on a Saturday, Sunday when you're just like in the day, you're just shopping.
You're shopping, you need to stop in for a
We'll
couple
time
times.
it. Like we're in that part of town, North Strip, and go, it's close to happy hour at Cananita, let's go. So we go in there, we usually just get a couple beers, because it's great. It's Modelo's and cocktails are $3. That's insane for the strip. Classic margarita specialty cocktails are $5.
And they change those specialty cocktails every few months.
They're really good. They do crazy ones. And the guacamole
Oh yeah,
is great.
there was one I almost tried, but it had
It had coffee.
It had horchata in it, and that tequila.
But it had Patron.
That coffee tequila.
Yeah, that was
so
good.
I'm not really a big coffee flavor fan.
Right.
So.
He did warn you not to get that. Anyway,
But it's still.
we've been looking at this big jug of infusion that they've been infusing forever, and we've never had any. We talked to them months ago about the recipe, and it's this humongous jug that they put silver tequila into. 100% agave, not the best stuff in the world, but 100% agave, just silver tequila. They char.
They grill an entire pineapple.
Right. They do 1 vanilla bean and a half cup of brown sugar, and they put it in this huge thing, and they let it sit in there. Now, before we've had a piece of the pineapple, we went in there and they gave us
Yeah, because we were curious, and that thing was like a fiery.
Okay, to be warned.
Alcohol infused.
And if you can't handle it, that's like going to Snick's place and ordering a pineapple shot, because it's like crazy hard to eat. Just that the pineapple you'd think would be sweet, but all the love that came out of that pineapple, all that's left is the darkest tequila flavored. It's awesome. So anyway, what we did this time, we went, you know what? Let's get a shot of the tequila. Words cannot describe this.
Shot of tequila with a piece of the pineapple on the side.
Right. So you got to order it that way, because they don't normally give you the shot of the pineapple, because it's not for everybody.
And they were saying most people will try it and go like, ugh, but if you're adventurous,
right,
give it a shot.
It's $10. Now that's not cheap, but you got to understand this thing has been sitting in there for weeks. This is it's an infusion. I mean, this took them a lot of effort to do. Well, I think we have a picture of it. I think. We had a couple beers and we had the 2 shots. Okay, that's how you get it. Now we took our pineapple, if you notice, and put it in our Diet Cokes. That's the way to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that. We're so creative.
We got the Diet Cokes. We put the super spicy tequila-soaked pineapples in the Diet Coke, and then just had the shots. And you don't shoot those. You can tell they're not in shot glasses. They're in those little sips.
And it's really mellow flavored. It really tastes. It's delicious.
It tastes like the best pineapple cocktail you've ever had in your life, but all it is tequila.
Yeah, straight tequila.
I cannot describe. We were shocked, like flabbergasted. We had to stand up and go, I can't believe how good this is. And the only problem is it's $10, so you don't want to do. If we did 2 eats, that's $40. Granted, if you eat that pineapple and have that shot, you're mangled.
That's worth a couple shots, I think.
Yeah, you're mangled. I mean, we didn't do 2 because I don't know if you could do 2, and still enjoy yourself.
Maybe.
But Cananita. Awesome, awesome, awesome. In fact, we're going to go there this Saturday, because coming up Saturday is the cooking class we did last month. We said we're going to do that every month at El Segundo Sol.
Oh, yeah, and actually we'll be going with Jacob.
Yes.
And his lovely wife, Sally.
Right. We're going on Saturday to do some Mexican cooking, which is very important. And then we're probably going to head over there, because this place, as if we're going to need more chips and salsa and more...
No, I won't. I'll just get the tequila.
But we got to try the tequila. And I'm telling you, if you're in town and you're anywhere close to the Venetian, it won't matter if it's happy hour, because that shot isn't on happy hour. But it's happy hour. Get a like I said, get a Diet Coke and that with the slice. Unbelievable. Best shot I've had in Las Vegas of just pure alcohol.
That's a bold statement, sir.
That's a bold statement. I've had better cocktails, but just as a plain shot, never had better. Have you?
Very cool. No, I have not.
No. But again, do realize that pineapple doesn't taste a thing like pineapple. It tastes like burning. It tastes like fiery.
Yeah, fiery, burning.
Let's take a break and come back with Hey Bartender.
Let's do
Enough
it.
from us.
Hey, I'm Al, man. Is that how you get them to do that all the time? Just sit there and be an ass. Is that it? Hey, I'm Al. Hey, I'm Al Mancini at Top of the Food Chain. You are watching the Vegas Video Network. We got big forks, big spoons. I got a big mouth. I got no guests.
My hair's so fluffy, I can't stand it.
Quit washing it on Wednesday.
I washed it, and now I feel like Vince Neil. You know,
It's
he's got
so
like that,
fluffy. You gotta, like, grease it
fluffy,
down.
like well-conditioned long hair. It's like nothing's. I can't. Now you know what? The show's taking a break next week, so we can do some changes.
Are you gonna fix your hair?
One of them changes might be I'm gonna dread the rest of my hair and not have this fluffy rocker stuff in front and just dread the whole thing.
I think you should.
I think so too.
It's time.
It is time.
But I don't know, because you're gonna dread the sides too.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. To be determined.
To be determined. Let's hit some email.
All right. Got a Hey Bartender this week from ADJ Rocks LA, as in Lower Alabama.
Oh, okay.
I never heard that before, but
That's good.
that's what it is. Hey guys, I would bet, me being a longtime Vegas visitor, you have a big group of fans everywhere you go. I will be. Do we? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I will be in Vegas Memorial Day week, and as an older than you single guy, would appreciate a wing couple to hang out with to check out the local talent. What does that mean? Do you have any hints as to big events that weekend, which you may or may not attend? I won't say a word. For a great time with good people like you, and of course, available gals.
Oh, available. Oh, so he's okay. Well.
So I don't know if the talent means the ladies of the night. Is that what that means?
Maybe they're talented.
They might be talented. Or
well, the big event. We can go into that in a minute. But where ladies are, we told that.
Actually, yes. Where we're gonna go on Sunday, to the pool.
Oh yeah.
The ladies will be there.
Yeah, the pool. We go to the artisan pool every Sunday for the Radiant Ink pool.
Yes, but big events this weekend.
This is going to be a hard weekend to top for us, being in the alternative culture as we are. Punk rock bowling is this weekend.
Yeah.
Now that sounds like a little event, but it's not. It's a 3-day.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and
but not Friday. It's just exactly like you said it without Friday.
I thought it was Friday too. No.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh, see, I couldn't go on Friday, so I just counted that out in my head.
It's like 50 bands playing 50 clubs, plus a humongous outdoor event where the big bands are playing, where it's just a general admission. You go in, and it's all outside. It's it's massive and huge. It's downtown, but not on Fremont. That's going to be killer. We're probably going to go Monday for sure.
Monday for sure, maybe Sunday.
Maybe Sunday after that.
Yeah, a lot of the events already sold out, so you have to go onto the website, just do a search for punk rock bowling, and you can see which events
we might go
out.
Saturday night and then Monday all day. So it's one of those kind of things. It's just...
there's like different locations. Like
it's all close.
Bunkhouse has an event, like 3 bands, and on Friday, and it kind of switches around, so you got to...
That's the big event I know about.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's other big events, but that's the one I would suggest.
That's the one we're going to...
For the late, you know what's funny? I get a lot of emails and a lot of quotes on our Facebook page.
What?
Facebook/groups/pubcrawlLV. LV Pub Crawl, sorry. Facebook/groups/LV Pub Crawl. That's our group. And I get either messages through that or through a regular email. A lot of guys looking to find out where to pick up the ladies, as if I know.
Well, we know where to go to see the ladies.
And
Because we're out and about, and you see the ladies, and like we were at the Palms.
Okay.
On Sunday.
Yeah, we were.
At the Island Bar, just hanging out, waiting for some friends.
That is not. If you're looking for ladies, and I don't mean working ladies. That too.
They're there too.
They're that too, but I mean just ladies in general. The Palms is not a bad place. We went on Friday night and Sunday.
Yeah.
Friday night wasn't so fun. Sunday was, but Sunday we were actually.
We just happened to end back up there again.
End back up there again.
End back up there again. Is that correct? I don't think so.
The Palms not a bad place. Any central bar is a lady haven, I think.
It was kind of weird though at the Palms, because you had all these groups of guys. There's like 15 guys right here, another 10 guys here.
Here, I'm going to give some advice to guys.
Outside of the bar, like 15 girls, like just herds of different sections.
I didn't see too many groups of girls, but I'm going to, as advice to guys, you're not doing too bad, because there's always 15 guys, 15 guys, 15 guys. If you're one dude or even 2 dudes, you've got a better shot. No girl is going to go up to you when you're a group of guys, or even talk to one guy in a group of 15.
A sea of peni. It's like, I don't feel like approaching that.
No.
Yeah, just the one guy should walk over to the side.
One guy. Central bars. That's Central Bar Paris, Central Bar Venetian, Central Bar Palms, any of those central casino bars.
Yeah.
That is the place to be. But anyway, PubCrawlVegasVideoNetwork.com. Thank you, live studio audience.
Thank you, live chat room.
Live chat room, as always. We are at KSHP, 1400 a.m. every Saturday. Twitter, we're the LV Locals. Facebook, I just mentioned it, groups/LV Pub Crawl. What else we got?
Check out the other shows. New host of Talk Tales. Pretty awesome.
And until next time. I smell good, but I'll tell you this, my hair...
You are in love with your new odor.
My hair is so fluffy, I can't stand it.
If she gets
Well, it got really hot. Well, it is like 102 outside right now, and so...
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
I'll prove it to you.
Oh, yeah? Look it up on your phone.
But we actually got cut off Central Bars. If someone was to ever ask me what to do at Vegas, like I've never been to Vegas, where should I go, what should I do? That is the most underrated thing, I think, in Vegas. We do a lot of dive bars, we do a lot of rock bars and dance clubs, and we do all this pool stuff and this and that and this and that. The Central Bar is actually where we've had more fun, especially before we lived here. That's what we would do.
Oh, we used to go hooker hunting back before.
Well, not even just hooker hunting. Jeez, you're on the air, you know.
Well, I know. I mean, not for us. We just like to watch and see.
Right.
You know, is that a hooker? Isn't it a hooker?
Right. It's a fun sport.
It is a fun sport.
But the Central Bar is that's where everybody goes. When people come to Vegas, that's where you go, especially if you're by yourself. I mean, if I was in Vegas by myself for a couple times, and when I am, that's where you go. You're never alone at the Central Bar, because there's at least 10 other, single people there,
And the interesting thing about a couple of these Central bars, like what is it, Le Central Bar in Paris?
That one's killer.
And the bar at, was it Hard Rock?
Right.
They're the circular bars.
Oh,
where
you're getting crazy.
This
artsy
is
here.
inside fun, but there's those two bars are the two that we know of so far, where if you sit on the opposite side or in certain spots across, you can actually hear the other couple or whoever talking.
Conversation.
Conversations
Literally
very
like
loudly.
they're sitting next to you.
Yeah, it's...
Does the main bar at Hard Rock, that's the best example. You can do it at Le Central at Paris as well, but it's not nearly as pronounced. People, it's a little
kind of
inside joke. I mean,
creepy.
people... I don't know if you've been to the Hard Rock, the main bar, the old bar, it's a big dome. And
Hard Rock at the casino.
Yeah, Hard Rock Casino. And it's a big dome. And something about the acoustics, and we'll sit there for a while. The one right in the middle of the gaming area. In the middle of the gaming area. The main bar. So we would be sitting in there, and it's literally there's someone whispering in your ear.
And he was kind of going crazy. He's like, "Can you hear that? Can you hear that?" Because it sounds like when you're sitting in that exact spot, it sounds like somebody's really talking in your ear. And
literally
I was looking
this
at him
close.
like, "What are you talking about?" But then if I scoot over and put my head where his head was,
you could hear it.
You can hear it, and it's weird. And so we asked the bartender, we're like, "Are we crazy? Like, what's going on?" He's like, "Yeah, yep, you got it." And
You found the sweet spot. And we have a friend that works at
Paris,
and we noticed it there too. And she'll say, "Yeah, it's from here to there, or there." There's several acoustical spots.
So if you want to spy on people, you go and you.
But you got to make sure we're on the same spot. But
yeah.
It's creepy because it's just the way the acoustics are. It's like they're talking. Now this is completely
it's so
Ghost
weird.
Adventures kind of thing. But in fact, I started telling people to kill themselves the last time.
For fun, yeah.
Yeah.
It's our idea of fun sometimes.
It's like nobody likes you. You want to. So someone over there is going.
What am I hearing?
All right, because it's really it's right there. It's really creepy. That's not why we go, but those two bars have that. But no, Central Bars, that's where to have fun in Vegas. If you were to ask me anything, we got to try his Long Bar at the D. Previously Fitzgerald.
Oh.
I think is that where Long Bar is?
I don't know.
I think it is. There's a new bar down. Apparently they're hipping that place up.
Huh.
I don't know how hip they can make it, but.
Well, we'll have to go check it out.
Mm-mm.
To the
I don't think I've been downtown since. Oh, we went down to. That's not true. We went down to Main Street Station. Had a great time down.
Yeah. We still have to go down for a couple of other new places.
Right. But yeah, the Central Bars. That is by far the best place to go ever in Vegas. You don't need a reservation. You don't need to plan. You don't even need to know what. Just go to the one you're staying
at.
at.
You just plant your butt down there the whole night and have.
I don't care where you're staying. You're staying at the LVH, go to Tempo. If you're staying at Hard Rock, go to whatever that thing is called. Every bar's got one. That's where we were at the Palms, just their central bar. Because you know that's where everybody's staying there. That's where they go.
Yep.
And everybody that's the working girls are there, the guys that are on the way to the club, the people coming out of the restaurant, everybody stops.
Convention people.
And there's gaming.
Yep.
So.
It's good times.
That's our.
All right. Well,
that's our insider information.
So we're taking next week off, and then we'll be back
in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So until then.